Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back. Should there not be... There we go. To Farm Sim 22. We are here, of course, in No Man's Land. Alright. That all picked up. Let's get the back one. So I have finished embiggening our field. So what we're going to do is mow some grass so as we can make another field. We're going to have to go that way. There we go. So, we have this one here. Now I'd like to do the same sort of thing over here. Create another field in here. So... that looks about right. Let's switch to the front snotel position. And fold it. Boop and boop. Now, is there any sort of swathing thing involved here? Not on the front, obviously, but there may be on the back. Wheel, toggle cruise, turn on, lower, nope. Nothing at all. So, let's go back to the front for a sec, turn it on. Now, that looks about square there. Let's go to the back one. Okay. Do. Back down you go. And let's drag this across. This is going to be our next field. Excellent. So it doesn't yet take those out, but I do know that once we plow it, it will take those little bushy things out of there. So, good to go. So I do hope everybody's doing just absolutely excellent today, that you had yourselves a wonderful weekend. Got all of your Christmas shopping done, hopefully. At least close to it. Because it is, after all, not just how much money you can spend at the mall. Although, I mean, by the same token, if that's what the holiday is all about for you, hey, more power to you, you know? More power indeed. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid the downtownery area of my little town here. Because I have noticed that, yeah, things do tend to get a little bit nuts this time of year here in good old Haut-Beyleron. So, and I'm not fond of nuts. I don't even like peanuts all that much. I love peanut butter. I eat a couple of pounds of it a month probably, but in the description down below, all the fluffery that gets the title and such in place, you'll find some links to some other YouTube channels that I find to be interesting, at any rate, or that are long-time viewers or Patreon subscribers who have channels. They're all down there, as well as a list of my Patreon subscribers, and a link should you decide to support the channel in that way. And if you're new and you figure I deserve a subscription, I will thank you muchly in advance. And if you just like the content, just hit the like button. It fools me into thinking the YouTube algorithm will one day care about me. So, yeah. Be appreciated as well. Alright. That is mowed. Awesome. Now, I don't think that we particularly want to leave. Whoa, a little bit of staggers there. I'm just trying to think if I actually want to leave any of it as grass, but I don't really see a practical reason to do that. Oh, that's, oh, I'm looking at the wrong end of the tractor. Oh, yeah, that's on the right implement. No, it's not. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Dang it. I wish they'd put some kind of consistency into this. You know? If tools are going to unfold when you hit the V to lower that particular, you know, your actual hitch, then they should all do it. Or, conversely, none of them should. See, now that's got a drop from way the heck up there. Not because we don't have the ability to lower it down, just they've messed up the way the keys work, basically. Oh yeah, see? Like... That's a perfect example right there. You know, doing the exact same thing twice in a row and getting completely different results. Okay, now... I guess... See, I'm thinking we might as well turn the entire thing into hay. Oh, I sold all of our other tools. So we are going to have to replace them. But that's okay. So we're going to want a tedder. We're going to want a windrower. And likely a forage wagon. So let's have a look first and see what the used market may or may not have. No, nothing, eh? What are you? Oh, you're a manure spreader. Okay. Hard to tell if you can't see the back of it, eh? Yeah. Thanks for, nothing. Yep, not a thing. Not a thing. Oh. Now we are obviously going to get a chance to do a fair bit of logging here on the map. But I'm still I'm waiting to see what what Alien Jim comes up with for placeables. Right. Now we do have the in-game carpenter shack, so that will allow us to dispose of some stuff. But yeah, I don't want to go, wow, yoink yoink, jerk jerk, too nutso on it until I see what he's got. I mean, he might have a production chain that's going to do something else with it, is what I'm saying. Right. So, we'll see. If I absolutely have to knock a tree over at this point, okay. But beyond that, I'm not going to go out and start doing any sort of real forestry type things, you know? So, what is that? It's a tip point. Oh, really? Oh, I guess we can... Oh, I see. We can sell goods here. We've got, bread, strawberries, cereal, all kinds of stuff. Sweet wheat. Finally an honest cereal brand, eh? Okay, why are the wheels turned on this? Okay, now they're not. So if I get out... Ooh, look at that. If you get out with the wheels turned, they stay turned. Jump back in, it automatically goes back. Well, there you go. There's something I didn't know. Did you know it? Probably. Yeah, you people are a lot smarter than I am. Okay, we need a tedder. No, I think tedders are pretty cheap, aren't they? Tedder, 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 tedder. Yoo-hoo. There you are. Alright. Yeah, that's a bit smallish. That's getting a little better, huh? What's the difference? Oh, you're a lot smaller. That's the difference. That's kind of weird. I mean, you can go monster big, but I think 8.7 meters is probably, plentifimo, you know? So, details. Sure. Bye. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, it ain't too fancy, but we've had these before. We know what they're all about. So... So I see Farmer Klein did a map review of this. Yeah. A big flattish square with one set of buildings on it. Had over 80,000 viewers. I'll tell you, there are times when I just want to go, what's the point, species? What is the freaking point, man? You know? I mean, I basically did a map review right now by driving from where we started to here. Because that's the entirety of what's here, isn't it? Oh, that reminds me. Apparently, and they're probably not on this map because it is a modded map, but apparently there's like collectibles. And they're really cool because they're little kind of models of farming equipment. Yeah, I don't think that Alien Jim included them on this map. That's too bad. I wish I'd have known about it while we were on the old map, so I could have actually gone and looked for some. But no, nothing here. Because I think you make like $1,000 a piece for every one you find. And then I think there's some sort of a bonus for finding like all the seeders, all the weeders, all that sort of stuff. So, oh well. As I said, I don't think this being a modded map that was added. Okay. Man, the first time you jump into a tractor, that's it. Did you see that? How long that kind of, yeah, conniptioned? Way too long. That's how long it did it. Way too long. Alright, let's go tedder some grass. And those are some long shadows. Is it getting... Oh, it is. I'm just noticing all the long tree shadows and looked up at the time, and sure enough, you know, it's 20 to 7 in the evening. Although it is August, so by all rights it should probably stay light till like, 10 o'clock or something, but... Alrighty. Flip out all your bits. That's a nice piece of checker plate on the back of this thing. I wish I had a piece kicking around. I have a use for it. Alright. Do your teddery thing. Woohoo! Yeah, you definitely need to be having a windrower if you're going to use this tedder. It makes no bones about being a messy bugger. Make sure we actually get it all here. There we go. Now, this time around, I've gone for 5-day months. I found 3 days was a little tight pressed. What in the heck was that? Did you guys hear that? Sound like a frickin' werewolf. Good lord, what have we gotten ourselves into here? It's a bit much, eh? Couple more passes, and we'll be good. Well, I have a feeling it is not going to stay light until 10 o'clock, August or not. In fact, it looks like it's not even going to stay light until 8 o'clock. But we will finish this. Hopefully we'll still have enough daylight to go and get the windrower and bring it down. I don't know how much windrowing we're going to get done. It's going to be dark real soon. Now, I do intend to fully do up this property. I.e., we are going to put in fencing, we are going to put in lights, all kinds of stuff. We'll just have to see how it goes. Of our original $1.5 million, we're down to $360,000. Now, the equipment that we were running, the reason I sold it all is because I actually started having a little closer look at it. I jumped in our harvester, and there was maybe 1/8 of an inch left on the repair thing there. Yeah, it was bright red, and like I said, maybe an inch, or a quarter, or 1/8 of an inch was filled in. You know, it was one of those deals. If it had been a fuel tank, you'd be running for a gas station. I believe the value of the harvester was about $2,000. So yeah, you can see what for a piece of equipment that started life in the $100,000 range. Yeah, it was basically, we had a pile of garbage sitting there, It's just no other way to put it. It was basically a pile of garbage. Alright, let's go grab ourselves a windrower. See? once you've always make sure you're facing forward, species. Once you have done an interior view, then there's no more, oh, I see I've got it set to 2 mirrors again. I didn't change it so it's the default. I would have thought it would have stayed the same. But I guess if you start a new map, the game resets it. Okay. Fair enough. So, there we have our farm. Here you have a spot for placeables. A little bit of trees, a little bit of grass, some rocks. And then up here we have our silo, our tip point, our goods tip point, our shop, and the animal dealer. There you are, guys. Now I should get like 100,000 views. I did a map review. Okay. I'm being a dick. Anyway, let's that's okay. Where are we here? Rowers of wind. Wind, I tell you. Okay. Geez, they go from cheap and cheerful to just nuts in a real hurry, don't they? I think that will do quite well. Sure. Alright. It's right at that point where, you know, no matter how good your lights are, they're just not that good. It's just not quite dark enough for them to be as effective as they should be. So what I'm trying to say. Okay. So, I guess we'll start at this end. I don't think it's going to matter, at least until we hit the trees at the other end. We do have a couple of obnoxious trees. Well, it's not exactly a thin windrow it puts down, is it? Yeah, they don't have a lot of reach, eh? That's the problem here with the lights. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put the rest of this off till morning. Because even with the lights, it's just not a happy thing to be doing here. No. Hey, it's working. Okay. $9.14, okay. Okay. Create or load a oh, right, you need to... Alright, Oh. Really? That's kind of dumb. Save track to file. Okay. Sure. Oh, that's for a multiplayer thing, okay. I think I kind of see some... Oh. Well, that probably is right. And if I had used this to make the field, it would probably be even righter. Yeah. So what's the key to actually... Oh, I'm on the windrower. I can't switch back to the tractor? It's odd. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't see how you actually snap to the steering. Yeah, that's what I needed you to do right then, wasn't it? There's a whole section on it. Vehicle work, front loader, crane. It's after that stuff. Lights, radio, guidance, here we go. Alt and X. Okay, there we go. Now it follows it. Ah. There's also a huge swath that it missed. Yeah, see all the stuff on the right-hand side there. Oh, cool. We got it working anyway, kinda. I may not really understand what I'm doing yet, but can only get better. Alright, so it's all good from there on. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm not going to keep you guys here in the dark. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. Until next time, take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.